Hello people and welcome back to News Review. The other half of the Prologue of the Universe PR is finally here. There are a few new cards in this update and I'll be giving info on how you can get them and whether you should get them. If you are a new or returning player, I do recommend you check out my new player guide. It'll help you better understand what I'm saying in the video. I won't bore you by presenting every single thing in the full news, so open up the patch notes link in the description if you want to follow along, and let's get right into it. If you have just arrived at the game, the other events and stages are still going. Be sure to check out my other videos from previous weeks if you missed out on that. Additionally, I'm trying out a new thing where I buy a guild stage for every 10 subscribers I hit, which will give you a diamond if it's your first time clearing it. Thanks for everyone who helped reach 360 subs. Next milestone will be at 370 subs, so subscribe and also join the guild if you want to participate in that. Alright, let's get right into the new content, starting off with a couple of new seal cards from the other half of the PR. We have Daoloth, the once and future speedrun king. For his leader skill, it's largely the same as before, although every multiplier has been bumped up to suit modern day stats. This I believe wasn't here, so I mean all the numbers have been altered, but he does have like a good amount of HP now, I think. For his team skill, this is one of the longest teams I've ever seen. He ignores Burning, Light Beasts, Light Elves, and Light Dragons skill CDs -6 after entering the stage. Clear the negative state of Electrified Runestones while moving and modify them to become Dragon Runestones. First 10 Runestones touched will be Enchanted Light Dragon Runestones. All attributed Runestones possess the effect of Light Runestones. Light Runestones possess the effect of Heart Runestones, and Runestones of Prologue of the Universe members' attributes in the team. Beasts, Elf, and Dragon Runestones also possess the effect of each other by dissolving one or more groups of 8 or more Runestones. Beasts, Elves, and Dragons attack ×3 by dissolving one or more groups of 8 or more Light Runestones. Beasts, Elves, and Dragons ignore Fixed Combo Shield and Puzzle Shield. When only one group of Runestones is dissolved in the first batch, combo count +8. Leader and ally damage will be dealt regardless of anti-runestone shield, attack ×5 additionally, and each launches one extra non-attributive attack. Upon the first go activation of Conceptual Derivation Daoloth, which is just this card, activation of Draconic Compulsion +1 within the upper limit, so you can't like break the limit and go to 3 or something like that, but it will restore one of your activations if you are missing one when you activate Daoloth's active skill. Upon each go activation of Daoloth, restore the disabled craft apparatus. So if your craft gets broken, then he can restore it. After successful restoration, the number of Draconic Compulsions activations will be 1, and he'll fully charge it for you. Lastly, if there are only Light Beasts, Light Elves, and Light Dragons in the team, Dragon and Beast recovery basic value +1000, so you'll actually have a real recovery, which nowadays may actually be a bad thing with the recovery inversion kind of stuff. But yeah, this is one of the longest team skills ever, as I said. It barely fits on the screen. I had to reduce the font size. And we're past SAO, so that's saying something. Nonetheless, I do think that they've given him quite a lot of good stuff in the team comm, and I think this does enable him to return to form as some sort of speedrun leader, and possibly clear some rather difficult stages along the way as well. Moving on to his active skill, it is CD6 for 1 round. Upon skill activation at the end of the round, turn the column below the character into Enchanted Light Runestones of random races. The character's attack ×4. Beasts, Elves, and Dragons ignore Trio and Quintet Elemental Shield. Combo count +6 for every Beast, Elf, or Dragon present in the team. Combo count +2 to the max +12. And for every 2 Beasts, Elves, or Dragons present in the team, the skill stays in play for 1 more round to the max for 3 rounds. This isn't anything we haven't seen before, but ignoring Trio and Quintet is quite good, especially for Dragons, since the Dragon member pool has been insanely bad for many years, and this is actually the second ever Light Dragon to ignore Quintet, the first one being Fafnir, who doesn't really even count as a Light Dragon now because he synchronizes his attribute with whoever the leader is if you are running a full Dragon team, I believe. Or even if you're not running a full Dragon team, I don't even remember. But the point is he syncs, and he's not really a Light Dragon, unless your leader is also a Light Dragon. Moving on to the absolute unit, Ghroth. I don't know why they made him an absolute unit. Also, I don't know what happened to his art in the PR, but he does look pretty sick. He's just not red now. As a leader, he might not suck as much, but that's not because of anything here. That's because of his team skill and not his leader skill. You can read this if you want. Just pause right here. But I'll talk about that right now. His team skill. Ghroth, beasts, dragons, and demons. Why did he say that? Ghroth is a demon. Okay. Beasts, dragons, and demons attack basic value will sync with that of the member that has the highest attack basic value. So, I mean, there's not really anything to say about this, because I don't believe beasts, dragons, and demons have some sort of like, you know, attack, like, absorption card, like Lucifer for gods. At the beginning and end of each round, modify each column to become runestones of the corresponding member's race. Beast, dragon, and demon runestones have the effect of each other. All attributed runestones have the effect of runestones of Prologue of the Universe members' attributes in the team. The more the Prologue of the Universe members in the team, the more effects to be granted. So when there are 3 or more beast, dragons, and demons, HP, attack, and recovery base value times 1.8. When there are 4 more members, burning will be nullified, poison will be nullified. When there are 5 more members, beast, dragons, and demons ignore fixed combo and equal combo shield. And when there are 6 members, Prologue of the Universe members, HP, attack, and recovery base value times 2, skill CDs -2, and enter a hyper state for 10 rounds after entering the stage. So I think if you have a full team of 6 Prologue of the Universe members, your stats might actually get to a somewhat ridiculous level, or maybe not, because his base HP multipliers aren't that good. But maybe, I mean, dragons have like a high HP pool on base, so maybe after you multiply all this out, you can get some like pretty good HP, which would allow this team to function. However, team building would be like really restrictive, just because you can only use Prologue Universe members in your team. But anyway, moving on to the active skill. That's why we're all here. It's because Ghroth's active was and is absolutely cracked. For the PR, they gave him the ability to ignore runestone combo nullifying and combo seal, as well as anti-runestone. This is only for Prologue of the Universe members, unfortunately. But I mean, I think, you know, he can just smash through it because of the other part, which is what everyone's familiar with. It's the 2 dissolve that allows you to have basically infinite sky drop, as long as you don't, you know, mess with it. Actually, many modern skills actually do mess with it. For example, if you put this guy in Azathoth, then Azathoth's sky drop will just like completely nullify the sky drop effect, because Azathoth has its own sky drop. I mean, however, the runestone combo nullifying and combo seal is still really good, because he is the 2nd ever demon card to ignore that stuff after the black gold card Nulla. If you don't count the combination skill, that's worth 600 dimes from Ball, which I just do not. So the other thing they gave is combos made in the round will be added to the combo count next round, and if there are only Prologue Universe members in the team, the character's skill CD -2 at the end of the round. So overall, not a like huge improvement, because I mean the original skill was honestly cracked and is still cracked. You know, the damage that you can able to get out of this is insane. But yeah, still a good card, very nice. Moving on to the small prizes, we have Abhoth, a water demon, CD6. He clears the fatigue state of Prologue of Universe members, arranges a water and heart from bottom right to left, and for a round team attack times 2.5. Prologue of Universe members ignore initial shield, and if the same number of water and heart combos are in the first batch, the character's skill CD -5. This is actually the 2nd ever beast to clear fatigue after the Black Gold Jabir, and the 1st ever water beast to ignore initial shield. I didn't realize that the beast member pool was also like hugely lacking, but this apparently just proves how lacking it is. The second small prize is also a beast, a light beast, Ghatanothoa. I'm not going to say that again. CD6. If leader is a beast or Prologue Universe member, remove Laser Trap and Tornado for 1 round. The character enters a hyperstate for 1 round. For every Prologue Universe or light member present in the team, 15% of the current HP will be deducted. Turn the column below each Prologue Universe and light member into enchanted runestones of the corresponding member's attribute and race, and modify the columns of other members to become protected runestones. This is the 2nd ever beast to remove Tornado after the Black Gold Caesar, and the 1st ever beast to remove Laser Trap. I don't know why they gave him like the protected runestones, because this is unique, but you basically have to run him in a beast team for this to benefit, because if your team is mainly Prologue of Universe, or if your team is completely Prologue of Universe, then you won't get protected runestones, which is slightly dumb to me in terms of the design, but that's just how he is. So that's that. Moving on from that essay of skills, that was like a lot of text. We have a new ultimate stage card. We have Mimir, a light god, who's active. I just put it here because there's not much to summarize. It's CD6, clear the hypnotized state of gods. Gods enter a state in hyperstate for 1 round. Explode dark to generate enchanted light. Light damage dealt to all enemies ×2 additionally. I think it's only this last effect that stays in play when one of the following conditions is fulfilled in the round. Either you dissolve 10 or more combos, or 10 or more light runestones. This is technically the second ever god to wake up cards. The first was kind of like a 3-card combination, not a combination skill, but it would only wake up those 3 cards. So this is the first god to truly wake up all gods, which is unique in its own right, but apart from that, it doesn't do anything, so it still kind of sucks. There is a new event to collect mirror pieces, which are a new limited time currency you can exchange for various things in the shop. I don't really know why they made this. This is not, I mean, maybe you can exchange for the new like chrono cards or whatever they're called, but presently it's not looking like that. Maybe they'll do it in the second half of the shop, to be honest. Another new challenge stage card, or challenge stage and card rather. This is a water human, Sophie, CD6. The first effect is you turn 18 runestones into enchanted water, enchanted dark. That's not that exciting. If the leader is a water or dark member, turn all runestones into enchanted dark, enchanted water, and enchanted heart with fixed numbers and positions. The value of this card will fully depend on what the fixed board looks like. However, there are a ton of water human cards already, so yeah. Alright. For my ranking of the seal cards, I think that Daoloth will probably be taking his place once again as a solid speedrun leader. Ghroth is just a goated member in general, and the small fries are actually quite unique, being either the first or second to have a specific utility within their race, doing something that only black gods have in their actives up until now. So I put them a little above 5 diamonds. For my ranking of the free cards, Mimir is the first god to clear Hypnotized State of God, so he gets raised a little off bottom tier despite the rest of his skill absolutely sucking. Sophie is fine, fixed boards would usually get ranked higher, but the water human pool is already flooded with too many members. Moving on to the celebration events, I will actually be getting 20 free diamonds because of Terry's birthday. Slogging between 16th of November and 26th of November. The other important thing here is that there is a returning ultimate stage of Marcus. Instilling Mastery Marcus is a water demon card that is invaluable if you're playing Napoleon, and you should get one anyway, even if you're not playing Napoleon. He's just that good. That's it for this week's news review. Leave a like if you liked it, comment below if you have anything to say, and subscribe if you liked it in general. It really helps the channel out. And I'll see you next video. See ya!